Hi friends, it's Christy here. Welcome to the Pause and the Power. This channel is a safe place, real, raw, and full of the truth that we were never told. Today I wanted to talk about what actually happens during menopause. Not just the biology, but the emotional and physical tolls. So if you ever thought, is this normal? Am I going crazy? Why doesn't anyone talk about this? You're in the right place. Before we dive deeper, hit that subscribe button. And if you've already started your menopause journey, drop a comment with one symptom that caught you off guard. So let's start with the basics. Menopause is when your period stops completely for 12 straight months. It happens because your ovaries stop releasing eggs. No more cycles, no more fertility. In most Western countries, this usually happens around age 51. But for some women, it can happen much earlier. It's not a one-day event, it's a process. It starts with perimenopause, those wild, unpredictable years when your cycle gets irregular, your mood swings, and your hormones are all over the place. Eventually, you'll hit menopause. Then it's postmenopause, but the symptoms, they don't always stop there. From the day of your very first period, your body's been running on a hormonal rhythm. Each day, your body releases an egg. That cycle is controlled by hormones like FSH and LH. But here's the thing. They don't last forever. You were born with a fixed number of eggs. As that number drops, so does your estrogen levels. That hormonal imbalance, that's what kicks off the chaos. For some women, menopause comes early. If you've had your ovaries surgically removed, boom, surgical menopause. Chemo or radiation, same thing. Treatment-induced menopause. Smokers tend to hit menopause 2 years earlier than non-smokers. And if it happens before the age 40, it's called premature menopause, often caused by something called premature ovarian insufficiency. Let me know in the comments, what age did you first notice changes? Your story could help another woman feel less alone. And don't forget, give this video a thumbs up if it's speaking to your experience. So let's get back on the symptoms. The symptoms are real. And no, it's not just hot flashes. Yes, hot flashes and night sweats are common. They affect 70 to 80% of women going through this. But that's just the beginning. We're talking vaginal dryness, discomfort during sex, frequent UTIs, mood swings, anxiety, brain fog, depression, exhaustion, hair thinning, low libido, joint pain, insomnia. Any of those sound familiar? Drop a comment, let me hear it. And the risks increase after menopause too. Osteoporosis from bone loss, heart disease from the loss of estrogen's protective effects. You are not making this up. This is your body's transition and it's loud. Here's what most women don't often realize. Menopause is clinically diagnosed, which means it's based on your symptoms and history, not just lab tests. If you've gone 12 months without a period and you're over 45, that's menopause. But if you're under 45, your doctor may run tests like FSH levels or a pregnancy test just to rule those things out. Other conditions like thyroid issues or PCOS can mimic menopause too. That's why it's important to find a provider who listens to you. If this is helpful, make sure you're subscribed because every week we're breaking down the science, the stigma, and the truth behind menopause together. So, what can we do? Let's talk solutions. First, non-hormonal options. Small lifestyle changes can help big time. Exercise, sleep, stress reduction, avoiding hot triggers like caffeine, alcohol, and warm rooms. That takes away our fun, right? CBT for mood swings, pelvic floor therapy for urinary issues. But if your systems are stealing your joy, you have every right to explore HRT, hormone replacement therapy. HRT can reduce hot flashes by up to 90%. For me, it was 100%. It comes in pills, patches, sprays, gels, and even vaginal treatments for dryness. If you still have a uterus, you will need to combine estrogen with progesterone to protect the uterine lining. There are risks: blood clots, strokes, and a small increase in breast cancer risk, but for many women, the benefits outweigh them. Every case is personal. In my case, they found 2 spots in my right breast. So we've had to stop my hormone replacement therapy, which has put me in a fast downslide. But I digress. There are also non-hormonal medications like certain antidepressants or gabapentin, and help some women manage symptoms. So my final thoughts on this research that I've done: menopause is not the end of your power. It's a transformation. Yes, it's uncomfortable. Yes, it can feel isolating. But when we talk about it, we learn and we connect. We take our power back. This channel exists so you know you're not broken. You're not crazy. You're going through something major, and you're not alone. In the comments, tell me what's been the hardest part of your menopause journey, or what's one thing you wish someone had told you sooner. Yeah, make sure you like, subscribe, and share to this video with a friend, because the more we talk about it, the more we heal together. This is the Pause and the Power. This journey is ours, one moment at a time. Thank you so much for watching. That hormone... Blah, blah, blah. Hey, hi friends. Already. Physical toll. Nope. Hit the subscribe channel if you have every right to explore hormone replacement therapy